we are studying, we are watching. We are paying attention to people who are violating. And we have our snitches, by the way. We are being informed by townsfolk that people were seen in a public park, even though the parks have been closed. We have been told that people are not practicing proper social... It's all gone to their heads. After the Attorney General way. And by the way, the turtle said today that he doesn't like this idea of the states being bailed out. He doesn't like it. He thinks the states ought to be allowed to file for bankruptcy, but bailing out these states like New York, it's a waste of time and it's a waste of money. He said some cities have had to file for bankruptcy. Why should the states get bailouts? And Governor Cuomo had for you yesterday. Governor Cuomo said that his state budget is going to be whatever he can score out of Trump. Whatever he can get from the federal government is what the New York state budget is going to be. Whatever the budget was, it's gone. They don't have any money. And it would have shown up if Cuomo ever was actually the nominee for the Democrats. I don't think it would work. His performance managing the business of the state has been a debacle. Oh, I want to weigh in on Michelle Obama and the potential. There's a rumor out there that she might end up being the vice presidential running mate for Joe Biden. I just have to tell you, here's the I don't see it. Now, I could end up being way wrong, but well, you think she wants it? No, yeah, you're going to look at the Obamas. The Obamas are in Fat City for the first time in their lives. Like the Clintons. The Clintons didn't have a dime to rub together when they were in the White House, and now look at them. The Obamas ditto. Now the Obamas got their Netflix deals, and they got whatever other underwriters. They've got their massive home next to Skip Gates and Martha's Vineyard. They have their massive home in Washington, their massive home in Chicago. Massive home in Hawaii, if the state ever lets them back in. Got a quarantine. Why would they give all of that up to be vice president? Well, you wouldn't be vice president, right? If she was on the ticket, it would be so she would become... I just don't see it. Not for her. I can see him maybe one, but I just don't see it. I don't see her having to give all this up. You know, that stuff has to go in a blind trust. The Netflix stuff has to stop. And I just don't see them giving up the lifestyle they have. And that's true. Remember, the whole time that Barack Hussein was president, she complained about being cooped up in the White House. It wasn't any honor for her. No way. Slaves built that place. It was no big deal to be in that house. Ain't no way. She wasn't honored by it. She felt like she was being cooped up. She couldn't get out. She couldn't... No. I just can't see it, knowing everything that we... No. And a lot of it assumes that the Obamas are continually power hungry, and they're devastated by what Trump has done to the country, and they desperately... This is wishful thinking on the part of a bunch of leftists who don't know where their power comes from to charge their electric cars. Sitting there and dreaming that the Obamas are offended. The Obamas are distressed. The Obamas are horrified by what Trump has done. Right, as they count their multi-millions that only multiply... If they tell Netflix it's not enough money, Reed Hastings says, how much more do you want? Here's the check. It's wishful thinking that the Obamas are sitting out there salivating over the opportunity to get rid of Trump. That's what the left wants to believe, but I don't think it is the case. Let's see. I was in the other states that want to reopen. This won't take long to go through. Several hundred protests in Raleigh call on the governor to reopen North Carolina. South Carolina to open some retail stores. See, it's not just Georgia. South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster said that he would lift restrictions on some businesses and allow them to reopen, including clothing, furniture, and jewelry stores. State now has 4,377 confirmed coronavirus cases, 120 deaths. One new fatality reported on Sunday. Department stores and flea markets also be able to start accepting customers again. Louisiana to begin lifting some restrictions on non-emergency health care. Gavin Newsom said, no way are we opening up out here in California. Ain't no way, Jose. Our numbers have yet to peak. Our numbers are going through the roof. We are not going to reopen. Surge of unemployment claims crashed New York's system, says Governor Cuomo. And Jim Acosta, CNN. Trump is sending out protesters to pressure governors to... Wait, I thought I was doing that. I thought, who was it that I was sending the protesters out? Anyway, Jim Acosta says Trump sending out protesters to pressure governors to reopen. I guess he's talking about the Liberate tweets. Just, be my turn again tomorrow. They're so far behind Trump, it boggles my mind that they still don't know who they're dealing with. How they think they're gaining ground. Here we go. Georgia, Tennessee, in addition to South Carolina, announced plans to relax lockdowns. Okay, we'll be right back.
When you read the Limbaugh letter, you're prepped to combat liberal madness because El Rushmo supplies you with an arsenal of facts. Subscribe to the print edition of the Limbaugh letter and you'll get free Rush's dad's famous, inspiring speech, Stand Up for America as Founded. The Signer's Secrets that can save us today. Order now at RushLimbaugh.com. You're listening to the EIB Network.
News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. While you can't get out to salons, you can still buy great products from Chamonix that make you feel good and give you that luxurious salon and spa-like result. Bags and puffiness under the eyes.